Hello everybody, Joe here with Digital Hill. Today we are going to be learning about our proprietary content management system, sometimes referred to as a CMS. This will be a crash course on learning the backend system of our websites and a look into the capabilities and tools we can develop for you. So, let's go ahead and begin. Hey everybody, let's begin. So we're going to be learning how to use Digital Hill's content management system. Just Performance was willing to let us demonstrate their backend system for everybody for the use of this video. So thank you to them over there. So what you're going to do is, once you are ready to go into Digital Hill's backend system, or if you just want to learn a little bit about it, this is what you're going to see upon signing in. It has everything that you need in order to manage your site. I always like to say a general rule of thumb is you get about 95% control of your site without having to know any code whatsoever. I also like to say if you can use Microsoft Office, you can use this system. It's very simple and straightforward. Alright, so let's go ahead and begin right into the content management system. So right off the bat, you notice the rotating image area. This area can have pretty much an unlimited number of images. We recommend no more than 6 because typically most people don't stick around to view all 6. So the way you can manage this area is you simply can either drag and drop files in right here. You click on it and then it brings in your desktop, or it links you up to a different location so you can find it within your computer, or you can drag and drop the files in there from another screen. So the way I typically like to do this, and the way I tell my clients to manage this, is I tell them to open the file manager, which you can see here, and it has all the parts, and you can create folders anytime on the fly, and it does organize alphabetically. So in here is where you will upload all your images that you need on your website. From there, what you do is you simply just click the Add button. So we will go ahead and just add in the original first slider that you see. And now it's duplicated there, and you notice there's no text down here at all. The way you get that text, like you see here, is you click on this pencil icon right here. And you can see you can link it to somewhere within your website. You can give it a title, and you can give it a caption. And then that all displays just like this on the website. So from there, you might want to organize your images. Notice there's a little pencil icon up at the top left. This is where you'll be able to organize, edit, remove anything you need to do to the rotating image area. So you can see I duplicated the original image, and it's down here, and it's now the 6th image in the rotating image gallery. So I don't really need it, or I want to add some text to it. I can put a link in there, I can put a title, and I can put a caption. But I really don't need it, so I'm just going to go ahead and delete it for the sake of this and to show you how easy it is. Now I made a change. If I move on without saving it, that change will not be reflected because it has to override on the server. So I'm going to go ahead and click Save, and notice it says your page content has been saved down here. Once you see that, you're safe to keep moving. Next, you're able to set the delay. So you can set the delay pretty much anytime. Typically, between 4 to 7 seconds is what you find most places. 5 to 6 is my recommendation. Now this is different for every website, and it's all based upon the design, which we go through a design phase here at Digital Hill, learning about your needs. So that way we can best demonstrate your company to your client base. That way, when your client comes in for the first time, they know how to easily navigate your site, because you know your client best. For the sake of time, Just Performance wanted several key image areas that the eye would focus towards right below the image area. And you can see we draw attention to it by adding a hover effect. So from there, they can actually edit all these parts. They can change the image, they can change text, they can change links, and you get a bunch of different tools, which we'll go into a little bit more in depth a little bit later. Next, you'll be able to add items, or you can reorganize these items. So I could put poles above diesel trucks if I wanted to. Now I'm not going to click Save just because I don't want to override that. This is set up how they want to. I'm going to put it back. If I click add an item, it will just simply build that out, and I just follow the steps here, which we would go into much more depth if we were sitting in a training together. I'm going to remove it for now. Next, you have a content area. This is your basic content area that you're going to find across the entire website. You can see here, this is a heading 1, welcome to Jest Performance. And you can see this as a heading 2, right here. This is your typical normal body text, and you are able to control this. You can bold things, italicize things, underline things, and then unformat them. You can add numbers, bullet points, you can justify them, you can add links. So if I wanted to link this text out, I click this little link button. I could provide a URL, which then I would want it to open in a new window, especially if you're sending it outside of your website. Or you can go ahead and pop in your server, and if you have a PDF document that you would like to use, let's see if we can find one in here. Not sure if we will. For the sake of time, we'll use an image. If you want to link an image, you simply do that. And I'm going to go ahead and have it open in a new window just for fun. Now, when someone clicks on this, if I click Save and I go preview this, you will notice that this area right here, when I hover over it, it highlights red. And that's all. We discuss all this during the design phase on how this will look. If I click on it, it's going to open up that image. If it was a PDF document, it would do the same exact thing. Also notice that you can preview your changes. So you can look at what it would be before you make a save. So if you like it, you say, yes, that's perfect. Click off to the side, and you can click Save. Otherwise, I'm just going to unformat it for now and remove the link. And then I'll click Save just to make sure I don't make any changes on their side. Next, what we're going to dig into is you have the ability to change the status of a page. You're never going to want to unpublish the home page because that's your landing page where people are going to come to. But you might want to unpublish a product or the about or history page temporarily while you make some edits. So you have full ability to come in here and unpublish or publish, and you can do that on the fly. Next, you'll notice you have a second tab up here called Page Settings. In Page Settings, you'll see you have a page title, you can set the URL, you have an optional link text, and then you can set keywords and descriptions, which helps with your SEO. Finally, you are able to do one of the coolest things on here, which is the keyword density analysis. This runs a keyword density analysis on a per page basis that tells you what word is used that percentage. So you can see diesel is used 3% and performance is used 2.5% roughly, which is good because those are two keywords that would be searched for during when someone's on Google and looking for their products. So that'll help them rank higher in the performance organically. So let's go ahead and dig in then to how the homepage admin works. So you can see this is a shopping cart plugin that we developed. It's proprietary for Digital Hill. Then we set up these custom pages, which you can set up to later down the road. Finally, you can have these editable areas if you want to. And this is a YouTube channel that is brought in, that's ported in through YouTube, and it allows all the videos to be displayed. You'll see here is a list of all their videos, and they can play any of them at any time. And then we put a little text down here to explain how this video area works. This is simply done by using the YouTube button. It's very straightforward, very easy to use, and if you have a YouTube channel, we highly encourage you using this tool. Finally, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to reorganize your menu. You might want videos to go before galleries, right? It happens. So all you need to do is simply drag and drop. Click Save. If I refresh this page, you will notice now videos goes before gallery. It was that simple. Next, what you need to know is beyond organizing any additional non-organized pages is how do you add a page or remove a page. So let's go ahead and say if you didn't need this page, all you would do is click delete page and it would be gone forever. You couldn't get it back. You also have the ability to add and duplicate, copy and duplicate pages. But that's a little bit complex, and we can jump into that a little bit deeper when you are sitting down with me during training. So let's go ahead and add a page. The way you add a page is down here you'll notice you have the option to add a page, add a link, or add a heading. What we're going to do for time is we are going to add a page. In here you'll notice there's several templates that you can choose from, and you might have more or you might have less depending on the design of your website and the templates we discussed during that phase. So we're going to come in here, we're going to use this 3-widget template, and we're just going to name it test, and I want it to go underneath videos. So now it is there underneath videos, it is unpublished, and you'll see it's completely blank. So we're going to go ahead and add an image in here. Let's add one of these nice images here. We'll add the image of a store. I don't want to give it any text or anything. Next, you can come in here and you can write something that you want to display. So I'm going to write, this is content. Next, what you'll see is maybe you're going to want to put a YouTube video in. I already went and copied a YouTube link. So I'm going to come in here and I'm just going to paste a URL. I'm going to change the size a little bit, and I'm going to go ahead and click yes. I want it to display, and then I want to center it a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and click save, and I want to preview this page. So now you'll see this is how this page looks. You can see here's the video, and then here's the content that could go next to it if you wanted that to work. You can also go ahead and preview it on a mobile device. This is content, there's the video. Very simplistic, very easy to do. If you like it, all you do is click publish and then save, and you have created your first page. So now what we're going to do is we're going to learn how to add a link, because you might possibly, I'm going to delete this page because we don't really need it. When you're adding a link, it's going to be something that you're sending externally. So typically the way this works is you're going to link out a partner's website, or you're going to link to an additional product of your own. So this can just be called, we're just going to name this test, and you can put it anywhere you want. If you want it to be additional category of one of your products, or if you want it to be a partner, all you do is select a destination, and then it will give you the ability to add a link. If I wanted to link it out to facebook.com, this is all I would do. Now it's an external website, so I want it opening in a new window, and then I would click publish. If I was linking it to a product, like you see here, I would give it a specific URL title for your own website, and you want it to open within the same window. We're going to go ahead and remove this page now. Next, what we're going to learn is how to add a heading. Headings can be useful from time to time. What a heading is one of these menu items is simply non-clickable. If I add a heading in here, so we'll go ahead and add a heading, and I want it to go under the root. So here it is. Go shop, videos, gallery, test. I'm going to go ahead and publish it, click save, jump over here. You'll notice test now pops up right here. This is a heading. You hear my mouse? I cannot click on it. It is impossible. The purpose of a heading is so you force people down, like how Shop Now is. If I click Shop Now, it'll take me to the store. But you might not want them to be able to click Shop Now. You might want to force your user into going into a specific product or area of your website. That's what the purpose of a heading is. And now we're ready to learn the blogging system. Digital Hill utilizes the WordPress platform. The WordPress platform is built to be a blogging system. So we took full advantage of that. If you know how to use WordPress, then you will know how to use the blogging system for Digital Hill. This video is not focused on WordPress. I'm just showing you that this is how it works. When I clicked on this WordPress icon, it opened up the Just Performance blog area. Next, what we're going to learn is how to use the photo gallery. You might not have a photo gallery, or you might have a photo gallery. If you have a photo gallery, awesome. You're going to want to listen to this. So, it's very simplistic and very straightforward. The first question is this gallery visible on the front side? Is it visible to your user? Yes or no? No. Okay, what's the gallery name? Dodge Trucks. Do you want to give it any type of description? Totally up to you. It's your choice. And then finally, you come down into the image gallery. Right now, there's just one simple image it looks like in there, and we're still in development with them, so there's some test images in here. So they would be able to come in here and fully edit all the images they want to, and they could focus it. It looks like they're going to name it out as far as truck categories and the work they've done on those trucks. So that's what you could do. You could do it by product, or you could do it as far as a company focus. That's totally up to you. If you want to add a gallery, very easy. Click Add Gallery, give it a name, title it. Now, is it visible? Yes, no. What's the gallery name? Do I give a description? Let's add some images. So I'm going to come in here. I'm going to add an image of this part. And then I'm going to come in here and I want to add another image. Let's add this part. So now here's a little gallery. I can click Save Gallery. It's not published, but they can come in here and this will display on the front end when they are ready to use it. And it looks just like this. Next, they would be able to select what gallery they want to focus on. The gallery at the very top is your main gallery. You can drag and drop it and make them sub-items of that gallery if you wanted to. So we'll go ahead and make these visible. So that way I can demonstrate to you how this works. So I made those visible. Let's refresh the page. Now there's a little plus icon, and I can see the two test products I added. There's the original, the first image I uploaded, there's the second one. It's very simplistic. Typically, we give you the ability to share these images, for users to share these images that come in. So you'll notice there's this little share image icon, and it will allow you to upload images to Facebook or any other social media platform. Alright, before we jump into the next area, I want to skip the product admin because it's one of the most complex pieces we have. We're going to jump in to the file manager real quick. The file manager is super simplistic, and honestly this is where I start with most of my clients in training. I want them to understand the file manager is where you're going to put all your content, your images, your documents, your files. Is going to go here. Organize this area like you would your computer. That way, it is very easy to use for anybody to come in here and make edits to the website after some training. Very straightforward. You can remove images by clicking it. Yes, I want that image gone. It removed. If you want to retitle images, you can do that as well. Next, you do have the ability to add and manage your users of this website. I'm not going to click on this tab because it does show information. So in here it would display your username, and then you would be able to select what areas of the website they have access to. And you can reset passwords if you wanted to. You can add users, remove users, and edit users' passwords. This is something you would get when you purchase a website through Digital Hill. Alright, let's go ahead and dig into the product admin area. This is where you're going to add all your products that you want to have on your website. In Just Performance's case, all of these products are for sale. So you're going to see a product title, model number, price, and weight because they need to ship these products across the seas or anywhere outside the country or inside the country. So here is just a simplistic test product that we're showing. You give it a title. If you have a model number, give it a model number. If you have a price point, give it a price. Sometimes you don't always want to show price because you might want this to be a call-only thing, and you can click Unshow Price, and then that would make it unpurchasable from the website. You give it a weight, give it a description. If you have any attributes that you'd like to add, you can add attributes. So you can have exhaust, and those are how you handle attributes, and you can actually customize these attributes, which I will dig into in the cart admin. Next, you can have the featured product image. So this is the image that the user will see upon clicking on the product. If you have any additional information, you can click more info and fill it out. Next, Just Performance has a related products area. When I open this, what it does is I can select different products that are related to each other. I could say, it's also related to this product. I'll come down here and I'll click Save, and then what happens is on the front end, if I refresh this, you'll see it now has related products to each other. So it has everything I described, plus I related the products to each other. This is a great way to create additional sales by having other products that are related to a product so a customer is already shopping. So what we're going to do now is learn the difference between a product and a category. In here, you can see this is a category. You can give it a title, and then this is a product, because it's product details. The way this functions is you have to have a product category in order to get into a product. So you can see their site still has some work that's yet to be done. It's very close to being finished. I can come in here, I can say I want to focus on the Duramax, and then I can say I want to do oil additives. And then here's some oil additives that are displayed. So I went category, category 2, and then into my product. So that's the way this is functioning. So if I come in here, category, category 2, oil additive, product. There it is. So that's the way you handle this system. It's very simplistic. It's very easy to use once you get the hang of it. I will go into much more depth during our actual training session when you have a website with Digital Hill. Next, we're going to learn about the cart admin. You can see orders. You can update shipping options. You can also add attributes. Attributes are things where you can customize different variations of a product. So someone might want to order a bumper, but the bumper has different sizes. So you might have a bumper sizes. They have wheel sizes. So if I had, a 5-inch bumper, a 6-inch bumper, or maybe lift kits is a better example. You might have a 2-inch lift kit, 4-inch lift kit, and this is where you could add your attributes to your products. It's very easy. You create a name. So I'll put lift kits, and I'll create the set. So now I can add additional attributes. I can put 2-inch, okay. I can add another attribute, 3-inch, and so on. That's how you add attributes. I can click Save, and now everything is ready to go. When someone selects lift kits, they can now select I want a 1 or 2-inch, or 3 or 2-inch lift kit. I don't know if those are accurate, but that's how it works. Customers. You can see what customers are in here. Right now the site is not live, so this is some test customers. You can set tax rates. So right now we have e-commerce sites in these states, and we will add your state when you purchase from us. Here is an area where we can add promo codes if you wanted to, and then you can set up your payment options. And finally, you'd be able to show reports. Order admin. This is where you would see all your orders come in when you are using our system. Right now, all the orders that are in are just test orders, so nothing is displayed. Well, that is pretty much Digital Hill's content management system. So I hope you enjoyed and learned something. Please don't hesitate to call or email your account manager with any questions you have about anything you may have learned or that may have been missed in this video. Thank you and have a great day. Thank you for watching today's video about Digital Hill's content management system, and please don't forget to click subscribe. Bye.